Am I working? Show me. Oh, it is. What the freak? Hey, Larry. Hey, Craig. What's up, guys? Man, I gotta get my left ear pod or I can't ever think AirPod. I'm not used to music in my left ear. Probably should switch back and forth though, huh? All right, there we go. Not just my voice now. All right, we got to pull up. Oh my gosh! Don't get me sidetracked this early. Oh boy! Wrong poll. Oh man! All right, I put a post on the page that we're gonna get the lives a little bit earlier tonight, which we will. We've got 5 pre-fills. They're all full. Appreciate you guys. We will do our baseball bat first, then our East Coast hockey jersey, and then we will do the 16 by 20, then Radke, then Big Al's, and then we'll do our normal 4 live fills tonight: Big Al's, Radke, licensed Big Al's, and then finish with a couple more full sizes. No extras tonight. No dollar break. No contest winners. No. We're still not full on our gravity line. Hopefully, everyone understands how a gravity line works. A lot of rooms do it that way. I'm in a room where that's the only thing he does. He does one a day or one every other day, and I win some fun stuff doing that. But hopefully, everyone understands how that works. So some spots will be free. Some will be $1, $2, $3. The highest you can pay is 25. The lowest you can pay is 0 or 1, I suppose. That's just to determine how much you pay, and then after that, you run all the names through. So someone that buys 5 spots and has to pay expensive spots could win with $100 worth of spots. Someone that buys 1 spot is for free could win with that 1 free spot. So it just depends on how the 2 randoms map out. But there'll be 2 runs on that. But 5 left there, so that'll likely run tomorrow before we post our Thursday breaks, our weekend breaks. But before that, let's get tonight going. I don't think we had any. Let me check the full size one more time. We'll get going in 2 minutes here. We're doing positions again for football positions again for votes. You guys went running back, tight end yesterday, and quarterback Monday. Sorry, quarterback demolished the other ones. Looks like you're going receiver or other quarterback tonight. You feel like running back, tight end betrayed you, but maybe that's the day you should go for it because they didn't do good the other night. That's tough. Okay, let me check the full size, make sure that wasn't any trades. I know that Brad said he'd buy a team. I don't know if he bought the team that was offered to him, though. Brad, are you here? Elliot, are you here? go to running back tonight. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I feel like those two by themselves get the least, but that's why I combined them. So I wouldn't even say they get the least. Other probably gets the least, but so we got a gravity line up, and then I don't think I'll come back and look at the full size before we roll on the full size. There's a few outstanding offers that are outstanding, not like they're great, just they haven't been completed yet. Larry snagging a spot in the gravity. Thanks, Larry. Good luck to you. So as soon as that fills up, we'll roll it. It'll be a video runner one. I mean, I guess I could do it if we fill it live, but we have to assign payment amounts after that gets ran and then run it again. So it won't be something I do. We'll have Ty, the other Ty, do it. Okay, let's get rolling. Let's start with our non-football stuff tonight. Let me get back to that page. That is baseball. We've got 3 left in our bat. Next week, we'll probably drop it down to 15 spots and have 1 for sale as a solo. And then the week after that, we'll do 15 again with no solos. But this week, we had 16 with 1 $7 off spot. Leland, I think you already paid the correct amount with having this off, so I appreciate that. So we'll do that first. We'll do hockey next, and then we'll get to going with football, and we'll close the poll at that point. So plenty of time left to vote in the poll. In the baseball bet, I want to say that Larry had a spot up. Larry had Al Kaline up for seller for trade. These would be $7, and then Jonathan had Torre up for trade for sell for $7. Maybe it was for sell for $7. So those two are available if someone is wanting to snag them. Larry, if you're here, you are. Confirm that you're still trying to sell Kaline, and I think Jonathan's trying to sell Torre. Okay, Leland, I have you De La Cruz, Maddox, and the $7 off spot. So you have 2 names, but you paid for 2. Jeff V, Trout, Kalinick, Reynolds, Griffey Jr., Alvarez, and Cruz. Jim, you have Gwynn, Betts, and Tatis Jr. Larry A, you have Aaron, Kaline, and Carew. Jim, you have Ichiro, Yelich, and Mauricio. Jesse, you have Ortiz, Robinson, Rushman. Brad, you have Pujols, Acuna Jr., Ramirez, Mays, Rogers, Henderson, Williams, Rodriguez, and Torres. Nate, you have Banks, Musial, Pache, Jackson, Winker, Abrams, Rose, Bregman, and Sosa. And then Chad N, you had Schmidt, Sheffield, Guerrero Jr., Jonathan R, Soto, Torre, Robert, Robert, however you say it. Torre's up, Kaline's up. And then Eric, you had Witt Jr., Gorman, and Lux. Guido. So Wasatch is a common word around here. We live on the Wasatch Front. That's the Rocky Mountains. I live in the Wasatch Front. I don't really know if it has another meaning besides that. Like, I want to say that maybe we had an old hockey team that went by the Wasatch, but the one that everyone wanted that was in the front running, you guys have probably seen it in the news. The stupid cooler company, Yeti Coolers, won't let us associate with them. So Yeti is out the door. I thought that they were going to put up a fight and they were going to let us do it and do some sort of deal, but they're just not going to do it. So the 3 names now are the Utah Hockey Club. You keep it that way. The Mammoth, which I guess would have a cool logo and sound better, and then the Utah Wasatch. So they're doing a 4-game thing where you can vote on it while you're at the game. They're going to hand out iPads and have the whole scheme of logos and jerseys for fans to vote on. I actually am going to the game on Sunday, so I'll get to see them there. Maybe I'll take a picture of my phone so you guys can see them too. But Yeti's out, Wasatch replaces it, and then the other 2 that are the finalists are the Hockey Club and the Mammoth. So I don't know, Guido. But Wasatch, there's a lot of things around here that the word Wasatch in them. Wasatch business is everything. So that's why. But I think there was an old hockey thing that had to do with Wasatch. So Eric, you want Kaline? Larry, you said yes. We're good on that. So Eric, I'll put you with Kaline for $7. And then the last one is Joe Torre. If anyone wants Torre. Looking to buy Cincinnati or Chargers in random. That in Radke, that's Jim and David L. If you guys want to sell for 18, let Larry know. Well, let's get rolling on the bat though. Last call for Joe Torre. And I just got 15 comments here. Just gonna keep the Bears. Okay, there's one that got answered. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's roll. That's all on the for sale page. Okay, we got 3 bats. I read off the randoms. We got bats 2, 3, and 4. So we'll roll till we get a 2, 3, or a 4. You guys can barely see it. That is a 2. See that? 2. I think keeping Cincy. Okay. I think I'll vote for whatever one looks the best, but I don't know. I don't think I want to keep the hockey club. I think that's kind of lame. That kind of seemed like a holder name, like the Washington football team. I really don't want that. So between Mammoth and Wasatch, it'll have to do with what the color scheme looks like, and maybe they'll keep the blue and black and white no matter what. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeti seemed like the best one. You do like a cool Yeti on the front. You keep the blue and white. We're in the Rockies. Okay. I look out the window and the Wasatch front is right there. I get there in 5. I think my family's all eating at the mouth of one of the canyons right now while I'm working. So, okay, bat number 2. Let's get it rolling here. Next up will be hockey jersey, and then we'll start our football portion of the night and close the poll. Thanks for choosing to hang out with me, guys, on your Wednesday night. You guys know I don't break on Friday and Saturday nights. You guys wouldn't choose to hang out with me. I'm not that fun. Ooh. I used to be here, but I'm not. I always check because I just wonder. Okay, there's the top of the bat. Let's open it this way. Oh, jeez. This over, please. Oh, there goes a little cheat sheet. I'll pull it out there if we can't figure out who it is. Maybe there's a label right there that tells us who it is. Okay, good luck all. 1 week removed from a nice hit in the bat. Let's see if we can do it again today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure that's the name we've seen a few times. I think we had him last case. I don't know who he is, but that looks like it's the Mauricio guy. I could be wrong. Don't take my word for it. I'm going to pull a little cheat sheet out. Was that Ronnie Mauricio? I feel like we've pulled his bat twice and his ball once. Ronnie Mauricio, are we continuing? Isn't he maybe he's a White Sox player. Here we go. Let's look and see. Oh, it's Mets. Yeah, that's the one I messed up last time too. It is Ronnie Mauricio. We've seen him a few times. We're seeing him again. I know no one picked him, so give me a second to figure out who it is. It is Beckett certified. There's your Beckett thing. I feel like it was towards the top, but I could be wrong. Mauricio is going to Jim. Jim, you had Ichiro, Yelich, and Mauricio on the same line. Back-to-back bat wins for Jim. Jim, congrats. Not your claim, but one of your randoms. We have seen him before. I don't have any more cases of bats. I really like them, so if they're still available, I'll probably get some more. Or maybe we'll go back to licensed jersey for baseball. I don't know yet, but we like doing 2 baseball things a week, 2 hockey things a week. We need to get basketball back in here, but a bunch of football will always be there. But it's fun to do a couple of these other sports. That's what I'm saying, Obi. So I'll get to see the logo and the jerseys and the colors and the scheme, and hopefully the alternates on Sunday. I'll take pictures of them. I get to be one of the ones that votes because I'll be at one of the 4 games. I think the last game you can vote for it on is the Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday home game. I don't know what day they're playing. But there's 4 home games. They're going to let fans kind of have the say in it. But those are the last 3. I just barely saw that news article, a local news thing here talking about it like 20 minutes ago before I signed on. I don't know why I'm putting that back in there. We'll keep it warm in there. I gotta take a picture of it later. So yeah, I'll share the pictures with you guys, and then see what you guys think. But obviously, you'll have no say in it. I probably won't either. Jim, congrats, Ronnie Mauricio on the bat. Okay, Let's do our last non-football item until we have a chance to get some non-football in the licensed jersey series for our lives. That's our East Coast NHL jersey. So let's pull this up. Rather than messing around with the randoms and kept 2 solos and the rest of the combos, we went down to the 12 spots again, which we did the week before, and 25. So same thing, just less spots, $2 more. Next week, with 3 left, we'll probably do one more 1-boxer, and then we'll finish with probably a drawn-out 2-boxer on a Wednesday. I think it could be 3 1-boxers. It could be 1 3-boxer. Depends on who we hit tonight and how the way that it works the best. So I don't know that it'll be solos, but it may be like a pick your spot kind of thing, and top spot wins and gets to open the box, or the top 3 or top 2. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So players here, I've got Jonathan R. with Kaprizov. I've got Christian with Draisaitl at Waffle Board. Christian's on tomorrow with his series. I think it's your last one before you reload. Pretty sure you'd load it up again for Sunday, but it could be the next week. Jeff C., you've got Panarin, Dubé. CK, you've got Skinner, Alt, the blue one, and Doug Gilmore. Joseph, you've got Brady Tkachuk and Chandler Stevenson. Chad, you've got Kyrou and LaFontaine. Larry, Coyle, and Kuzmenko. Jonathan R., you have Boldy and Couturier. I always say his name wrong. Couturier? Coutier. Oh, are you? Okay, I'll watch that later. Don't let me know. I have one team in there, I think. But is tomorrow your last box before you reload? I want to say it is. Jonathan R., I already read that one. Chris O., Skinner, and Batherson. Derek, you have Kempe and McCann. Nick, Forsberg, Jarvis, and Jason T. at O'Reilly and Colton. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, we've got boxes 14, 22, 24, and 27. 14, 22, 24, 27. Let's run this list 7 times. Figure out which box we're going to open. 24 boxes. Nice. If anybody here likes the hockey stuff that we do in this room and you wish you could do a little more often, let me know. I'll invite you to Christian's. You can find it yourself too, Waffle Board Breaks. But it's fun. I don't know why I'm putting spaces after those. I don't know if that'll mess it up. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Geez, 22 or 24 were on the top the whole time until the very end. Box 14. Again, we're getting less and less, but we're going to our bookends. Again, bottom box 14, our lowest number. So let's stop sharing this. 22, 24, 27 will be left over. Again, I'll update you on whether we're going to do a 1 and a 2-boxer, a 1, a 1, a 1, or a 3-boxer. Focus, please. Okay, here we go. Good luck. I don't trust the way it's faced, so I'm going to double check. Whoops. I'm like going into the box. There we go. Thought I just changed this blade around to have the sharper side, but okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Looks like it needs to go this way. I hate doing it upside down. I'm trying to think. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to flip it around in here. No, I'm not. Whatever. So it needs to go. My brain's not working. I think it goes this way. I might be upside down, though. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did I get it right? Yeah, I think it's 19, not 61. That's a pretty obvious color scheme. We know what that one is. Love those jerseys. You see a little bit of red poking out over there. That is a Seattle Kraken jersey, AJCOA, and that is Jared McCann. Look how nice that is. Adidas Till letters. Love their jerseys. Let's see real quick who had McCann. Hold on. McCann was Derek. You hit an East Coast, Derek. Jared McCann, Kraken home jersey. Let's open this baby up. This jersey looks really nice for some reason. The stitching. They have a nice stitcher. Derek, nice hit, man. Jared McCann, beautiful Kraken Adidas. I love these jerseys. Beautiful Kraken on the red collar there. You did. It wasn't. We got to get to a spot where you're hitting the player you claim, but it's all the same, right? But you're taking a step forward. You're hitting on your random right here. Jared McCann, after tries and tries, I'm glad you stuck with it. That's my one thing I'll tell everyone. Not just because I'm the one breaking it, but I've been through the bad streaks. I've been through really good streaks. Just gotta stick with it. Things turn around. I had a really nice jersey last night that I was doing really bad in a different room. And I had a really nice one that made up for quite a bit of failures. So, did you? You just typed in Kempe. Okay, then you did pick your hit. Nice. Congrats, Derek. Sorry to everyone else. So we will have, that leaves us with what? 21 names for Monday. I'll update you on whether we're going to do the same format one more time, whether we're going to do a double or triple box, or just kind of run this out with solos. I don't know yet. Well, this time you got to get on. You got to start getting on right when we're open or right before. So what I've been doing in the past is, if you hit, I just put it away really quick and I tell everyone to get on the same page as me, and then we show a different jersey. I'm like, sorry, Derek, you didn't hit. So you got to get here early enough to call us all out. Sick kids. My kids have been sick too, but they're supposedly fine now. We will see. Okay, congrats. Nice hit. I actually wanted to see the McCann jersey. I like the Kraken. I don't have a lot of Kraken in my collection, so it's fun to see those ones. Okay, let's keep it going. Congrats again. It is for the photo. I started it off as a pick one random one. I forgot that we used to do pick your division. It's a little bit better that way. You get 4 teams instead of it being 13 or 26. I did 25. Yeah. Good night. Have a good night, man. Hopefully your kids start feeling better. So in this one, which means we got to close the poll here in a second. It looks like you guys are pretty set on wide receiver anyway, so I'm going to close it now. It's 36, 21, 21, 21. So that's not going to move. Thanks, Larry. I would have forgot if it was close. I would have put it back and waited, and then I would have forgot. So I'm glad you reminded me. In this one, I've got Bill B with the AFC East, of course. Brad with the AFC North, of course. David H, AFC South. Larry A, AFC West. Nick, NFC East. I'd say, of course. I think you like the East. Nate, NFC North, of course. David H, NFC South. Chad, NFC West. Let's figure out what we're going to open. We still have not hit our pictured headliner. Hopefully we get one or two this case. We get one right here. We've got boxes. Better to say what we don't have. We don't have box 4 or 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. So anything but a 4 or 5 works here. Anything but a 4 or a 5. But I need my 10-sided die. Where are you? There it is. Remember, 0 equals 10, because there is no 10 on this. We roll a 0, it's box 10. Anything but a 4 or 5 works here. 100% chance I get it right on this first one. I knew it. I had the odds going my way. Spinning it, so it's going the other way. 9, underline 9. Hila, how's it going? You don't still have snow over there, do you? It probably lasted for just 1 day or 2, right? Hopefully you're not still slipping around on ice or snow. What is this happened the other night too? It just kept. Oh, I think I know why. It's probably these things that are dangling. Tried to pick up random stuff. Maybe it's not, but I'm gonna move those up. No snow just cold. Yeah, it's getting warmer here. It was like 38 today. I'll take that. Okay, photo number 9. Again, guys, we're going to get to lives a lot sooner than normal. So we've got this going. We got Radke next, then Big Al's, and then we're going to get straight to live fill. So hopefully I can get you guys doing something funner in the next hour and a half instead of listening to me. Hey, there's box 9. Doesn't look like a 9, but I promise you it is. I've got bottom 1% handwriting in the world. You guys are going wide receiver. Let me get you a receiver to bring you some luck. I don't know where I even got this Emmitt Smith helmet from. Receiver. I need to change up some of the names in here again. I feel like I reused some without realizing it. Let's do him today. Why not? Let's do. I'll put Emmitt back up here for now. It's a shame you can't really see it. That's all right. Good enough. Mike Evans will bring you luck tonight. Cut that side. Same tonight again. So $60, 40 to first, 20 to second for credit. If we get the most wide receivers, we'll run all the names at the end of the night. 2 of you will walk away with credit, but it has to be 2 different people. If you get top spot 1 and 2, I'm just going to give you spot 1. And we'll skip. Okay, which way are we going here? I probably just turned all the way around the wrong way. I believe it's going this way. Let's make sure. Yes, it is. I couldn't tell what this is yet. Here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2. There's a helmet. We know what division that is. Oh, that's cool. I don't think of. Oh, I thought it was someone else. I thought that was Marcus Allen for a second. I couldn't tell that was a 4. Boom. Great hit. AFC West. The Oakland Raiders. That's a big Bo Jackson 16 by 20. This is weird, but I don't think we ever pulled a Bo photo from this series, and he's always a headliner. Maybe not a headliner, he's always on the checklist. That's a great hit. And look, your running back from the other day is coming back to haunt you. Running backs on the board. Bo Jackson. What a cool photo. Look at his face, man. He's about to punish someone. Bo knows. What a great hit. AFC West. That is Larry. Larry A. Great start to the night. We're starting off just like we did the other night with some fun hits. Bo Jackson going to Larry. Larry, congrats, man. You may not be able to make it to the jerseys late enough tonight, but you started with a hit with Mr. Bo. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Okay, running backs on the board. I'm going to actually keep track of it on my thing here instead of asking you guys every 10 seconds. Running backs got 1. Okay, well, let's keep moving along. Now 2. So I got my little ticker here. Running backs got 1. We are now to Radke. We're down to 2 boxes left, and supposedly we have a flex left. I'd be shocked if we didn't, but I always get worried that we're going to be left without whatever they promise us. So we should have, I believe, 1 rep, 1 flex left. Whatever we don't pull now, we'll do live. I'll do my spiel as always. If we pull the flex first, you guys know the reps are just as fun. We've had plenty of big name reps come out. We'll do whatever we don't hit for the live fill. And then, you know what? I should probably just show you this. Let's see here. I didn't take pictures of them yet, but I have them here. Where are you, Derek? Oh, son of a. Let's just do this. Any teams for sale here in Radke? I'm going to read off the names, and then I'll show you what I'm going to show you. So in Radke, this is our last. We're done with Flex month tonight. There's no more Flex on the way. There's a different series on the way. Chad Ivy with Green Bay. You sold David L. the Chargers. Greg, you have Miami and New England. Jason T. Detroit, Atlanta. Jeff S. Chicago, Baltimore. Brad, Washington, Tampa Bay. Jonathan, you had Minnesota. You sold Dustin, Pittsburgh. Jeff C., Buffalo, and Cleveland. Brad, Indy, and Kansas City. Chad, you had Carolina. You sold David L., Houston. David L., you also had Dallas and Jacksonville, San Francisco, and New Orleans. Greg, you had Rams, Tennessee. Jonathan R., Philadelphia, and the Jets. 2 green teams. Leland, Denver, and Seattle. Jim V., Giants, and Cincinnati. And Jeff, Vegas, Arizona. What were the first teams? What do you mean? First 4 teams? Green Bay, like the first 4 claimed? Or what? First 4 claimed are Green Bay, Miami, Detroit, Chicago. First 4, Green Bay, Chargers, Miami, New England? I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, first 4 that hit. Shannon Sharp. Yeah. Sorry, it took me a second. Shannon Sharp, Ravens. Chad Johnson, Bengals. Steve Young, Niners. And McConkey, Chargers, I believe. Okay, so what I was going to show you here, let me get this closed. Here's what's coming for the next month. I've got 2 cases on the way. Where'd you go? Oh, another thing, by the way, guys, these, let me show you this really fast. These are in. I can't have some of these in the series. The new Rave helmets. They're going to, I thought they were just going to do minis. They're going to have everything. These are authentics. Here's 3 of the examples, but that is something, huh? I think you got to sign almost every one of these with white paint pen to make them look nice. Hopefully we'll get our hands on some. If you know that we'll see the first few through Racky, we always seem to see the new stuff through them, so it'll be fun to see some of that. Oh, I'm still going to show you one more thing. Sorry. I'm not trying to waste your time at all. Okay, here it is. Woof. I think there's going to be mixed feelings on those. You know me. I will like them because I like weird stuff, but theme for next month, or this month, or February, our next case is Lombardi month. So what it'll be is Super Bowl winners for our headliners. Tom Brady, Patty Mahomes, those are authentics, it looks like. Jerry Rice, authentic. Eli Manning, authentic. Peyton Manning, authentic. Packers 5-6 signed there. You got Dorsey Levens on a duel, which I love. Freeman, Favre, Rison. Can't tell who that is. It's one of the linemen, Dotson, I don't know. And that looks like Gilbert Brown, maybe. Just a sloppy Gilbert Brown. Terry Bradshaw, metallic looking, authentic. That's cool. Joe Namath, Emmitt Smith. So Lombardi month is what we're chasing with the same fun stuff in between. Should be a great series. I got 2 cases out on the way. Yeah, I'm wondering if some of the ones will be a little less like in your face. Like that Eagles one, dark green is a little. I think Packers might be yellow. But I need to look again. Okay. Anyways, enough of that. So this is the last month. The last 2 cases of Flex month. We'll get into Super Bowl Lombardi month next week. Okay, we have boxes 5 and 6. Save the highest 2 for last. One of these should be our Flex. Good luck, everyone. Let me get back to the list so I know who won what. There it is. 5 or 6. Oh yeah, first roll. 5 it is. Box 5, which means we'll leave box 6 for after. I can't tell sometimes. Just curious is all. Box 5. Good luck, everyone. Can you imagine having an entire set of those Rave helmets? That would light up a room. You wear those to laser tag. I do think we'll have mixed feelings on those, but my daughter texted me. Sorry, she's got that new little watch thing, and I always make sure. Nope. Okay. Make sure she's not abandoned or something. Good luck, everybody. We haven't seen this style in a while from Radkey. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a camo full size, and that's one of the Super Bowl teams. Unfortunately, we got a double bagged camo for the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why my brain goes straight to A.J. Brown or Devonta Smith, but I feel like this is someone different. I'd love to see a Kelce here again. We haven't seen him in a little bit. Philly was claimed. Jonathan, yeah, I said the two green teams. There's one of the two green teams you had. Jonathan, Philadelphia Eagles camo. This could be Barkley too. You imagine if we got ourselves a nice little Barkley right now while he's blowing up. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Hey, I called it. I'm proud of myself. I was not expecting to see it. His stuff's kind of dried up a little bit. We saw him for a little bit and then it went away. Yeah, yeah, I always default to the first. That's right. You got his first random. Oh, but this was his claim team anyway, so it wouldn't have been a random, but that's true. Jason Kelce, Eagles camo. Not every day you're going to see a Kelce camo, that's for sure. It'll be a long time before we see another one. This is why I like Radke. He did a big signing with PSA, so a lot of his stuff is PSA signed. Out of all the 4 or 5, PSA is probably my least favorite, but I know with Kelce you should expect PSA, so I like to see that one on there. Jason Kelce, 62, white paint pen. Nice hit, Jonathan. Cool helmet. We're starting off with a running back and an other. Okay, so that means that our last box should be our flex. Way more recognizable than Travis. Looks like hieroglyphics. Jason at least looks like Jason Kelce. Okay, like I said, guys, we're getting the lives early. We have just our 4-boxer left, and then lives next. Yeah, congrats. Some fun stuff already tonight. I like it. And no wide receivers. I double like it. Suckers. In the 4 box, this was random teams today. We do that every Wednesday, just one time, so once a week. We've got other rooms, by the way, guys. Other rooms, a lot of other rooms, different sports, other stuff. They don't ever let you pick your teams. It's completely random the whole way through. A lot of Jersey rooms do that, where it's just always random teams. I like it and I don't like it. So, okay, David H., Arizona, Tennessee combo. Elliot, you've got Atlanta. I think you were trying to sell out to Brad. I have no idea if you responded. Will you let me know if you're here or if Brad's here if you want it? It was offered to you since you said you wanted a team, but if it stays, it stays. Zach, Baltimore. Corey, Buffalo. Greg, Carolina, Jacksonville combo. Tim, you've got Chicago. Chad, you've got Cincy. You'll take Atlanta. Okay, Elliot, are you here? I'll wait till the end here, or I'll wait till I'm done reading. And if not, Brad, do you want to go just comment on that on the post so he sees that you comment? I mean, we're all here. We witnessed you take it before, but just in case. Where was I? Chad, Cincy, Bill S., Cleveland, Greg, Dallas, Bill S., Denver, Jonathan R., Detroit, Brady, you've got Green Bay, Leland, Houston, Tim, Indy, Larry A., you've got Kansas City, Joseph, Vegas. They were up for trade, and so was Chargers from Jonathan, I think. Those two names, Chargers and Raiders, Joseph, Jonathan, Chad K., you have the Rams, David H., Miami, Jeff C., Minnesota, Bill S., New England, Chris O., New Orleans, Greg, you've got the Giants and the Jets, Dustin, Philadelphia, Jeff, Pittsburgh, Brad, San Francisco, Jesse, Seattle, Bill S., Tampa Bay, and Zach, Washington. I'm going to go comment on that too, just in case. Wanting Lad, yep, Lad did get pulled a few weeks ago. I'm going to go comment on there just so Elliot knows, because I know he was trying to move him. Okay, so let me change it on this post really fast, and then we'll change it on the spreadsheet, and then we'll be good. Sorry. If I don't do it now, I'll ask Elliot for a payment in 5 days, and he'll say, I didn't have it. Brad had it. And Brad replied to, thanks, Brad. Just to double cover us. So Atlanta switching to Brad. Okay, let's close this out. 4 boxes. Shaky, shaky. shaky, shaky. Okay, 4 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notebook over here. I don't think I put the camera in the right spot tonight. Everything feels, sorry. I don't want those off the screen, but I want it closer. 172. 172. 167. We keep doing that where they're all kind of by each other numerically. I don't know why. 172 and 167. Can't make that up. 168. What is happening? If this one's in between those, that's a conspiracy. And our last one is 43. 4-3. I'm not even close. That's good. Okay. $172, $167, $168, and $43. I'd like to think I could remember those. Yeah. I'll just bring it with me. Be right back. Here's the 3 higher numbers. All in order. 43. Bottom of the big stack, so maybe a name we haven't seen in a little bit. Okay, I don't see anything else moving. Brad's got Atlanta. Let's make sure. 172, check. 167, check. 168, check. And 43, check. Okay, live fills will start right after this, guys. We'll do a 3-box Big Al's full size for 32. Then Racky, then Big Al's license, then some more Big Al's full size, and we'll sign off. We'll post some more stuff tomorrow. But for tonight, those will be all our lives like usual. Okay, let's get rolling. Box 43. Series 30. Zero Wonka. You guys need a wide receiver to show up, although you're only down by 1. Although I can't tell who this is. The bubble wrap makes it a little bit harder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I can know what team it is. I don't know what the signature is yet. We've got a Pittsburgh Steelers Classic Speed here. Yellow stripe on top. Blank backside means that's Pittsburgh. That's right. I looked at who the teams were because there's only 3 left, and only 2 of you were alive still, and that may have just eliminated one of the 2. I can't remember who the 2 had. It was Brad and Patrick that were still alive. Pittsburgh was Jeff C. Jeff, let's see what you got here. Oh, that's right. I put him in here. A name we don't see too often on the full size. I like this. 3, 2, 1. See more on minis and sometimes on jerseys, but not so much on the full size. That's Cordell Stewart. Flash or slash, right? Slash? Flash, slash? I think it's slash. I could be wrong. One of the first mobile quarterbacks. Well, in our generation, I guess. Jeff, nice hit. Cordell Stewart. Pittsburgh Steelers classic speed. Nice yellow ink on that one. And we're down to 2 teams left and last team standing. We might find that our winner tonight or our last team tonight. We may have already found our winner. I think Brad had Pittsburgh as your guess. Brad, if you did, you barely lost. If you didn't, you're still alive. I think Patty had Denver, I want to say. I just don't know if you had Pittsburgh or Miami. I literally looked at it today and sad-faced all but 2 comments. So, 167, Series 30, Zero Wonka. Okay. Yeah, my blade's getting a little weak. No! I'll watch it later. You hit, didn't you, Carl? I'm gonna pretend like I think you hit, and I'm happy for you. Who was it that hit on? Didn't Nick hit the other night? I saw Nick join one of my things, but I thought I saw him hit the Jones on Tuesday. You weren't in it? I like to grab 1 in that one. 1 to hang out with Christian, and 2 to have a chance at one of the license in the series with. Oh, this one was added this series, and I love this helmet, especially with who signed it. This will be a fun one. Here we go. You did? That's cool. 3, 2, 1. I hit last Sunday. I think it was my last hit. I hit the Grubauer. I don't think I've hit since then. I'll try again tomorrow, obviously, and then we'll have a bunch more names to make it less stressful claiming on Sunday. We got a Detroit Lions alternate speed. I love these ones. Got the blazy finish on it. We haven't seen one of those in a little bit. Detroit is Jonathan R. hitting again. I think you'll like this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wasn't cheap. That's for sure. Just not a lot of his full sizes floating around out there either. So a lot of names you'll see more often for Lions, but not Mr. Goff. Jared Goff, Lions alternate, beautiful helmet, Fanatic certified, both earpieces. It's a great helmet. Would not mind having that one myself. I get to rent them for a few weeks while they're here, but I don't. I have to mentally change the way I see them. They're not for me. They're for the series. That's a beauty. Hard name to get there on that kind of helmets. That's fun. Okay. 168. Isn't that funny that we all love Goff now? I never didn't like him, but a few years ago, people would be saying, that's a bum, get him out of here, bum. I love that thing. I love that about the NFL. Guys can redeem themselves, get a new start, do something good. Did you? That's funny. Did you take the trade? Is this an extra? 168, Series 30, Zero Wonka. See if we can keep some good helmets coming out tonight. Quarterback. We've hit quarterback, other, and running back. Everything but you guys have not been on point with your position. It'll come out now because I said that. Watch. Come out because I don't know yet. You got a good chance with this team to be that position. But let's see. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Another alternate. I love me some alternates. White stripe. Bengals alternate. I guess it's not white stripe. It's black stripe, but white and black. Since he was Chad N. Chad. Nice hit. I only have one of these type of helmets in my PC. I'd like to have more with different players, but I've only ever hit one. So, okay, let's see what you got, Chad. I think we got a good chance for this to be a receiver, but they got a lot of players that signed too. 3, 2, 1. No, that's not a receiver. It's not your night, guys. Who would have thought that back-to-back nights we'd be going quarterbacks? So far we are. This is one you don't see a ton. This was one that Brad had a while back. That's Jeff Blake. Jeff Blake, orange ink on a Bengals alternate. Beckett certified. That's nice. I like that one. Congrats, Chad. Okay, so we hit 3 straight quarterbacks in this first 4-boxer. We have Stewart, Goff, Blake. Goodness, can we go 4 for 4? Hopefully, for you guys' sake, we don't. 172, Series 30. 0 Wonka again. Zero Wonka. Remember, guys, I'll do a little recap and then I'll post in the stream here our next 3-boxer. The team. Let's see the style, and the style is classic Buffalo Bills. Akili Smith, yeah. There are a lot of Bengals that I like that are kind of not the popular names that I wouldn't mind having. I still really want a Corey Dillon. I want some sort of specialty or alternate Corey Dillon, because all the Corey Dillons I see are usually classic speeds. Someone had him on this recently, but I forgot who it was. But I want a Corey Dillon on a Bengals helmet. And I'll take him on either. But you don't have a Dillon either? I don't know. He shouldn't be that hard. Give me a TJ Houshmandzadeh too, right, while we're at it. Bills. Who had the Buffalo Bills? That would be Corey. Corey, you know the formula now. Just don't pick your Niners. I can't pull you a dang Niner to save your life, but I can pull you a Bill on random day. Goodness. Corey hitting the Buffalo Bills classic speed. Congrats, man. Let's see what you got here. Camera's a little high, isn't it? We know the formula now. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. At the start, he was actually really expensive and hard to find. He's a little easier now, but still not easy. I still have only seen a couple of them. That's my guy. He had a chance to be. People are getting on him saying he should have caught that. That would have been a tough catch. He had a shot at it, like my old Pee Wee coach. It hits your hands, you should catch the ball. It touches your hands, you can catch it. I know. That's my Ute. Old hot hands. Yeah, that's my Ute. Dalton Kincaid, great tight end for the Utah Utes. Now Buffalo Bills, kind of in the 2-headed system there at Dawson Knox. Good looking signature for one of the younger guys, at least, not just. Whatever you call it, initials. Dalton Kincaid, Corey, congrats. That's a nice hit there. We went 3 AFC, 1 NFC. We had Cordell Stewart, we had Jared Goff, we had Jeff Blake, and we had Dalton Kincaid. Let's do a 3-boxer there in the chat, and let's get rolling with this one. Here we go. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those who didn't win. Bunch of you guys had more than one spot and didn't hit with your more than one spot. That's how it works sometimes. That's how it happens to me. Then again, I don't ever just take one spot, so that was how it always would happen to me. Okay, I've got Bill B with Denver. I've got James. I don't need the 1. I'll pick one random one. I've got James with Detroit. I've got Jonathan with Kansas City. I've got Nick with Miami. I've got Greg a little behind on Denver. Jeff with the Buccaneers. Brady, I got you with Green Bay. Philadelphia for Mike. Buffalo for Bill. B. Tampa Bay is gone, Dustin. Sorry. New England for Greg. Dallas for Larry. Washington for Breaking Bad. Minnesota is for Jonathan. Zach, 1 second behind on Minnesota. Terry, I've got you with Baltimore. Bill behind on Kansas City. Chris, you're not behind on Houston. You've got Houston. That was really confusing the way I said that. Sorry. Robert, a little behind on Miami. Bill behind on Green Bay. Jeff, I've got you with San Francisco. Brad, I've got you with Indy. Jeff, 1 comment late on Indy. David H., I've got you with Arizona. Bill, a little behind on Baltimore. Greg, I've got you with the Carolina combo spot. I'm assuming that's what you want with that one. Kansas City's gone. Jason, Rams for Dustin. Whoa. Let's jump in. Greg, Jets. Let me scroll all the way down here. Where was that? Greg, Jets. Kyle, I've got you with Cincy. Akili Smith on the way. Rams are gone. Greg, New Orleans is there for Brad. Dallas is gone. Sam, those 2 are gone, the combos, but Chicago's there for you, Bill. Chad, 1 comment late on Chicago. Brian, I've got you with Atlanta. Whoops, who did I put on the wrong spot? Terry. Fixed it. Yep, I see you're coming down there below. I just put you on the wrong spot. That's my bad. They tend to bleed together when I'm looking at it sometimes. Bill, San Francisco's gone. Brian, I've got you with Vegas as well. Washington's gone. Bill, sorry. Pittsburgh for Zach. Teams that are left are Cleveland, Chargers, Giants, and Seahawks. Who hit the Blake? Chad. Chad, if you're here and you want to sell the Blake, Mark might be interested, or trade or whatever. Chad K, I've got you with the Chargers. Giants going to David H. Seattle going to Bill. And then Cleveland's our last team left. I'm going to start reading off who has who. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Next up will be our Radke Life-Fill, our final box from this case. Did I just stop my music? No, you can't. You can't stop Phil Collins when he's ripping it. Guido, I've got you with Cleveland. And then Bill, thanks for trying to help close, just a second behind. Okay, Chad, I'll hold it. I'm assuming you 2 can find each other. If you can't, one of you let me know if you need me to connect you. But you guys can chat, and I'll hold on to it until you tell me to ship. Okay. David H., I've got you with the Arizona-Tennessee combo. Brian, Atlanta. Terry B., Baltimore. Bill B., Buffalo. Greg, Carolina, Jacksonville. Bill S., you have Chicago. Kyle, you have Cincy. Guido, Cleveland. Larry A., Dallas. Bill B., Denver. James, Detroit. Brady A., Green Bay. Chris O., Houston. Brad, Indy. Jonathan R., Kansas City. Brian, Las Vegas. Chad K., you have the Chargers. Dustin. Butchered that. I put 2 different. Anyways. Dustin, Rams. Nick, Miami. Jonathan R., Minnesota. Greg, New England. Brad, New Orleans. David H., Giants. Greg, Jets. Mike, Philly. Zach, Pittsburgh. Jeff N., San Francisco. Bill S., Seattle. Jeff C., Tampa Bay. And Brad, Washington. Yes, Craig. The jerseys will be after Radke. So Radke next, then our licensed jerseys, and then Big L's full size. We'll add in 4 jerseys for tomorrow. I don't know who yet, but I've talked about a few names I want to put in there. We'll put one of those in. I don't know if it'll be Zion Williamson, usually I put 2 or 3 decent names in and one kind of fan favorite guy. But it just depends. But yes, we are doing this. Chad likes Chicago, Philly for the most part, but he can tell you that. Let's get 3 teams going here. Leaving for work, you will have service for 30 minutes? Yeah, so we'll be to it before 30 minutes. We're going to be there in like 10, 15 minutes. It's early today, and I knew we'd be early, so if you miss, I'm sorry, man. I already took it up once. Let's get 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. That's right, Sooners too. Craig, you can always ask someone to claim a guy if you're after a certain guy. You can message someone that you know is watching, and they can claim for you. They still have to beat whoever else for it, so I don't view that as any different than you guys claiming if you have a buddy claim for you. That's a workaround if you want to get in. You can also wait for tomorrow's 2-boxer. Okay, here's our numbers now. Box 9 with a line underneath it. 9, that's a 9, not a 6. Okay, I need to move my phone off of that because I can hear it beeping every second. Tell lights me speed up and stop sign to rolling stop on break nights. There you go. Didn't hear me say it. Well, you did, but I was just parroting it. 49, 9 and 49. It's funny because it feels like our break community, like I'm on every single night, but it's only 2 nights a week and then a short stream on Saturday. But it feels like I'm on a lot. I used to be on 5, 6 nights a week when we had eBay going, and it was, you know, my old house. It was a little bit shorter streams, but I was killing myself. So, okay, 83. Who won the Steelers? The Steelers went to Jeff, and it's Cordell Stewart. Slash. No, I can't lose you. There we go. Okay, 949 and 83, all under 100. So all on the big wall or on the one shelf. I don't know why you guys would need to know that, but 949 83. Easiest search of all time. 2 on top of each other, 1 right next to it. Hold on, my wife texted me 1 second. Okay. 83 will come over here. Okay, 9 check, 49 check, 83 check. Good to go. Here comes Buffalo, Seattle, Las Vegas. Points 204. Let's see if the first one's 2. We know you're onto something. Box 9, Series 30. Maybe you weren't doing it in order. The 2 and 4 coming next. Could be. Okay, 9 from Series 30. Good luck, everyone. Who the teams you said? Just looking. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not in order. Now you say it. You went 2 or 4 on the first ones? Well, you're 0 for 1 here. So's Guido. So's Dustin. So it's all right. Chicago. Classic speed here for the Chicago Bears. The glossy one. Who had Chicago? Chicago was Bill. Bill S. Bill, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. Thomas, what's up? Ah, their new acquisition. Although I wonder if he'll stay. I keep seeing things with trade talks that he might be gone, but he might stay too. It'd be done to get rid of him this fast, but I've always liked him, even when he was with the Chargers. Keenan Allen, back at certified for the Chicago Bears. Classic speed. We got both earpieces, thank goodness. Keenan Allen. Oh, you know, just working my wife away. And my wife's got her big competition tomorrow and Friday, so she's telling me she feels horrible upstairs right now, so she's getting whatever everyone else had. Here comes the comeback. Yeah, there's your first receiver. You're not down by that much. You have 2 running back tight ends. You have 3 quarterbacks. You have 1 other and one receiver. So you're down by 2. I'm going to make a note of that now so I don't lose track later. 3. No. That one's 2. That one's 3. That one's 1. And that one's 1. Okay. Bill, nice hit. Keenan Allen. Okay, box 49. Series 30. 0. Okay, you guys that said, or that you said 2 and 4 points, I'll give it to you if the last box has 6 points. Maybe you felt it, but it's just not in the right order. If it's 6 pointers, then I'll give you half the equation. But okay, here we go. Three, 2, 1. That could have been a different team until it came down a little bit. You said that was the last team standing. Well, they're hitting twice tonight. We've got a flash for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Flash for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, and this one was Zach B. Zach, let's see what you got. I don't remember putting your name on Pittsburgh, but I did, so hopefully I didn't screw that up. You did. You claimed Pittsburgh. Goodness. Okay. 3, 2, 1. He says, here comes the comeback. Well, there's 2 in a row, so it's a good start. You're only down by 1 now. All that making fun of the wide receiver choice, and you're right back in it. Big old signature there from Hines Ward. Hines Ward, number 86. Pittsburgh Steelers flash. Love that helmet. Back at certified. Zach, nice hit, man. Hines Ward. Wide receivers have caught up. Yeah, of course. Congrats, man. So 3, 2, 2, 1. So is this where you tie it? Can you get 3 wide receivers in a row? Box 83, Series 30. We've got 7 boxes in a row with 0 Wonka. Goodness. Not a Wonka night, but I don't think Monday really was either. Final one. Good luck, all. Here's the one I was talking about the other week, where I would want your opinion on this player and this style. I added a few where I kind of went out there a little bit for my normal liking. 3, 2, 1. Remember we pulled a Giants VSR4 and not that long ago? It was Y.A. Tittle. New York Giants. And no, it's not Saquon Barkley like I asked about McCaffrey, because if it was Barkley, I would add him in. At this point, I think we can add in any Barkley helmet and be just fine. But maybe you guys would tell me otherwise for the Giants. I saw some of his Giants stuff. I actually had too many that I listed today because they've just been sitting there doing nothing. Giants was David H. Duck. This is you. Frank Gifford would be fantastic. Some of these names you guys are saying, it's not who you think. 3, 2, 1. This man's nearing the end of his career, and I don't think I'll ever think of him anything other than a New York Giant, and specifically because of 1 or 2 plays, and because of when he played the Packers and got mad and punched a hole in the locker room wall, and I made a T-shirt out of it and wore it around for a couple years. He was special for a little bit there. He kind of had a hard time getting his feet down after that. But it's Odell Beckham Jr. He was popular for a while. So OBJ on a Giants lid again. That's not a guy I would add every series. Not a guy I would add even more than once in 5 or 6 series, because he's still playing. If he's not playing and it's a speed helmet, I'll put him in there whenever. He was a fun name for the Giants. But another one where I had to test myself if I wanted to put it in or not. And that is a receiver. You guys are all tied up. Gosh dang it. David, nice hit, man. OBJ. It's been a long time since we pulled a Giants OBJ item, so I don't mind it. Before I congratulate, I'm going to copy this really fast, so I should have done it earlier like I always do. Okay, for the winners in this one, we have Bill S. with Keenan Allen, congrats. Zach B. with Hines Ward, congrats. And then David H. with OBJ. Let's do a Radke. This should be our flex, so good luck to everyone. Next up will be our licensed jersey series. Uh-oh. Greg, I'm sorry. You probably thought it was licensed jerseys, and now you're out of Radke. I'm going to blame that on me. Maybe you heard me wrong, or I'm going to blame it on you being sick. But now you got to hope it's just a team you wouldn't go for. Okay, let's pull this up here. I've got, let me refresh. I'm not even in the live chat yet. Make sure that's not too early. It's not. So Jonathan is good on Minnesota. We've got Jeff on Green Bay. We've got Joseph on Chicago. We've got Larry on Dallas. We've got Jonathan on Carolina. We've got Jeff late on Chicago. Sorry, Dustin on Tampa Bay. Bill behind on those two. Those two are popular. Let's see if they're. I mean, they have a bunch of examples on there. Let's see if they gave us one. They didn't in the first case. Buffalo is Jeff C. Giants is Jim V. Green Bay's gone, Chad. Sorry. Detroit for Steve is number 9. Washington for Brad is number 10. San Francisco for Jeff is number 11. Atlanta is number 12 for Jeff. New Orleans for Brian. San Francisco's gone. Washington's gone. Sorry, Dave and Bill. Carolina's gone. Sorry, Chad. Indy is still there. That's spot 14. Washington's gone, Dave. Colts are gone, David. Kansas City is there for Nathan. That's spot 15. San Francisco's gone. Corey, Dave. Dallas is gone. Man, sorry, guys. And then spot 16 is Bill with Philadelphia. That closes us. Let's see if there's any randoms up. I know you're still you're getting your butt kicked, man. My wife is texting me that she's feeling horrible. I'm hoping that she's not. She got her big competition the next 2 days, so that would suck for her. So we'll have to see. Okay. Let's see. So random's up. I don't have that random. That's not good. That random's not good either. One random for Self and Jonathan. So we'll do his first spot here. David says he'll buy a random. He's got one more random. So we got Dave buying one. We've got Jeff buying one. We've got Zach buying one. So 3 available, 3 wanting to purchase, but only 1 being sold. So I'll give it a second. Dave's looking to buy one too. So we got 4 in line to buy, but 0 selling right now. So I'll give you guys a second. Reminder, next up is the licensed jersey series. Take a screenshot, look at these names, or go look at the Facebook pinned post for the jerseys. There's a picture of all of them up on there. Just 2 on there that aren't anymore. Those are the 2 that we hit on Monday, which was Josh Allen and Brandon Ingram. No. Is his name Brandon? Oh, yeah, I was thinking of Brandon Graham. Larry's got a random for sale, so that's going to David. OB is looking to buy Pittsburgh if whoever gets them wants to sell. Where are you, Larry? David L. Who was after David? Jeff will take Steve's random. Jeff, you were next up for random. She got me worried. Like she's going into another issue like she had before 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Okay. Dave, you got two randoms, and then Jeff got the third random. I don't see any more up, but there are a few more looking. I'm going to start running these. If someone else puts one out, we'll get it assigned. Next up would have been Zach and then David, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Let me just ask her if she's fine. Okay, Arizona to Tennessee, 16 times here. There's 1, 2. I didn't even see it change. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Seattle through Baltimore here. Apologies if it seems like I'm hurrying stuff up now. I think she might need me, so I'm going to try to get through these next couple with a little less chatter on my part, which you guys will probably like. Jonathan, Minnesota, you sold your random to David L. at Seattle on this one. Jeff S., Green Bay, Houston. Joseph, Chicago, Cleveland. Larry A., you got Dallas. You sold David L., Arizona. Jonathan R., you have Carolina and Las Vegas. Dustin, you have Tampa and Miami. Jeff C., Buffalo, Jacksonville. Jim V., Giants and Pittsburgh. If you want to sell Pittsburgh, Obi was looking to buy. Steve, Detroit, you sold your random to Jeff S. at Cincinnati. Brad, Washington and the Rams. Jeff C., San Francisco and the Jets. Jeff S., Atlanta, Tennessee. Brian, New Orleans and New England. Brad, Indy and the Chargers. Nathan, Kansas City, Denver. Bill S., Philly, Baltimore. We are good there. Licensed jerseys series up next. It'll be a 2-boxer where you pick your players. You get 2 randoms on top of that. Not quite yet. We got to open the box still, Larry. I like the speed though. You're on track here. Next break. We don't need to random the box. We already know it's box 6. Does feel heavy. And then we'll do license next. Oh, you're good. I know you probably had it loaded in and you hit enter. I do that all the time. Jim's going to keep that. Okay. Ready to go. Let's see what they gave us. And then after tonight, we'll move on to the Lombardi series. Looking for some Super Bowl winning. I don't know if they were all quarterbacks. Do you guys remember? Seems like the majority of the names I showed on that list were quarterbacks. So maybe they're not all quarterbacks. Super Bowl winners. So some fun headliners from that series. Okay, no box. We got our flex here. They should just start putting them in an authentic box so they're a little more protected. You guys will notice when I ship them to you, I put it in an authentic box. Maybe that Oklahoma guy that wears 6. Oh, that'd be nice. I don't have him yet either. I'd love to have one of his. Okay, let's see what direction we go here. All right, 3, 2, 1. The thing is covering it for me. I can't really tell. I know what style it is. I think I can see through there. STS stripe logo coming down the side. I think I know what that is. Let's open it up here. The bag's folded in just the right spot. Yes, it is. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Carolina Panthers STS Flex full-size helmet here. Your piece is a little tight in there. They probably did it on purpose, though, to hold it back. Yeah, you did have them every time, Chad. I know. That's part of the reason I don't like when the headliner or the flex or whatever stays until the last box. I would prefer that they come out earlier so it's not so much of a specific claim type. But, of course, everyone after that As soon as you know it's that box, you kind of change your claims around. Sorry, man. Who had them, though? I know that you barely missed. Carolina was... That's Jonathan. You're on a little bit of a heater tonight, Jonathan. Panthers, STS. I know who the other one was. I forget who's on the STS. Is it Peppers? Oh, no, it's not. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he has. What a hit there. That is Cam Newton. Cam Newton on the STS Flex Authentic for the Panthers. That is beautiful. Another guy I don't have, hope to have in the future. Great looking helmet there, light blue ink. Radke certified. I think they tightened up that chin strap. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's in there nice and tight so that it can't really wiggle around. I don't mind it like that. I thought that the pads were falling out. They weren't. John had 2 of the top 5 spots. No way you do that without scripting. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, he did get Philly and Carolina. You got them both. I don't know what scripting means. Chad, you can explain that to me. Congrats, Jonathan. Okay, congrats. Let's do a licensed jersey series. He says I have 1 device. Yeah, he's not one of the double devisers. Yeah, if you guys are insinuating that he's cheating somehow, that would be interesting. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Okay, I've got the very first claim. Larry, you were close again. But I've got Jeff with De La Cruz. Larry V, I've got you with Jim Thome. Greg with Ovechkin. Just behind Larry, sorry. Same with you, Chad. Carl, I've got you with Kaprizov. Craig, I've got you with Jerry West. That's been your guy lately. Then we have Charlie, Mark, and Todd all in on Ellie. Sorry, guys. Robert Scott, Teddy Bruschi, spot 6. Brian's got Timu. Greg's got Bennington. Last spot over here. That's spot 8. Mike's got Dr. J. Dustin has Larry Fitzgerald. Spot 10. 10 left. Guido has Ray Lewis. Mark has Cal Ripken. I don't know why that's the wrong color. Hold on. I did on all of them, didn't I? A couple of them. What did I do? Should be good. Okay. That was 11 Guido with Ray Lewis. Ripken was where I was at. That's number 12 for Mark. Emmitt Smith for Eric. Kane. Why can't I? Oh, Patrick Kane. He's a new addition. William Afton. Chelsea. I swear I hear someone back there. I put you in the wrong spot too. I'm hearing ghosts again. Jason, Miko. We've got Chad with Jefferson. Craig with Terry Bradshaw, spot 17. Oh, brother. Okay. Dustin's selling some randoms. If anybody wants to get in for $10. Yeah, I'm tired every night, man. But this is the beginning. I stay up till midnight. And I'll likely get some messages later for some reason. 18 going to Guido for Cole Caulfield. Ray Bork as well is yours for spot 19. And then our last spot, let me know if I skipped anyone, guys. Ichiro, spot 20 for Charlie. Thanks, Charlie. Okay, Andrew, Cameron, and Larry, little behind on the guesses there. FYI, black helicopter collide with passenger plane over Potomac River in Washington, D.C. Really? Holy moly. That's a little crazy. On purpose? On accident? Breaking news? That's pretty crazy. I do not see that. I don't get the news while I'm not looking. Okay, we're all full here, guys. If anybody wants a random, Dustin's got 2 spots available. 2 here. $10 a piece. If not, we can see if we can sell them after. Ty, you want one? Okay. That's $10 a spot. So Ty, I've got you with one. If anybody else wants one, Dustin's got one more. Pilot of her. That's a pretty big error. Wonder if it was over. When we said it was over the river, is it close to the airport? Four survive. That's crazy. I'll look at that after. Matt's going to take the other one. Let's give you a green, Matt. Why not? Carl, just a little behind Matt. Matt beat you to it. No other randoms available now. There may be some people. Wow. No other ones, but there may be some solos available after. Okay, 42 names here. Remember, the last 2 names will be available for $10 a piece. Well, hopefully they're not flying a plane or a Black Hawk drunk. That's a new level of... I don't know what she's texting. I can't understand her text. Okay, last 2 on the 7th round will be available for $10 a piece, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Anthony Richardson, T. Higgins available. Yeah, please do. I have nothing to do with Jonathan's crazy guesses. Okay, let me grab these. No, it'll be me. I'll have people complain to me, but I obviously have no control over that. It's always me. You even heard me take a second after to kind of say like, oh my, in my brain, because I know when you guys are after a team. I even thought earlier on the first fill, I thought for sure a Packer flex would come out because Jeff missed his Packers on the first claim. Any way that you guys can be tortured and I could take the blame for it, that's usually what happens. These are sealed boxes. I have no idea what's in them. You guys all see the same headliners. As soon as you know it's a headliner, you're going to change your guesses up. But again, I'll hear it. I'll handle it. Whatever. Okay. Higgins for Chad. Oops. Richardson for Richardson. Eric, you got Richardson. Okay. Let's see if anybody gets any discounts, and then I'll let you know who you two got. They are awesome. I love Radke. I'm not going to stop doing them. I do wish that we'd pull the headliner before the last box. Yeah, you don't torture me, David. Okay. Jeff C., I've got you with De La Cruz, Drexler, and Elway. Larry V., I've got you with Tomei, Aginla, and Garrett. Greg, Ovechkin, Herbert, and Doug Williams. Carl, you have Kaprizov, Forsberg, and Natchez. Carl, you get a $3 off spot because they're all hockey. Don't ask me why. It's just a stupid rule I have that makes it a little more fun. So if you've already paid, you've got a $3 credit for the future. If you haven't paid yet, just pay $27. Craig, Jerry West, Jalen Waddle, Philip Grubauer, Robert Bruschi, Stamkos, and Akeem Olajuwon. Brian, Timu, McLean, and Robertson. Brian, you as well get $3 off. Look at that, all 2 hockey lines. Where was I? Greg, Bennington, Bieber, and Malone. Mike, Irving, Thomas, and Cousins. Dustin, you had Fitzgerald, you sold your randoms. Tyrone, you got Trevor Zegras. And Matt L., you got the Mikhail Sergachev Utah Premium Fanatics. Soon to be the Utah Wasatch, the Utah Mammoth, or we're going to stay the Utah Hockey Club. Yay. Deja Thomas, what'd you win? Guido, Ray Lewis, Peppers, and Dominique Wilkins. Mark Ripken, Carter, and Hans Kopitar. Eric B., Emmett Smith, Acuna, and Ellis. Todd, you have Patty Kane, Juan Soto, and Romeo Dobbs. Jason T., Miko, Drake London, and John Tavares. Chad, you had Jefferson, Irvin, and Laporta. Chad, you get $3 off too. Oh, nice. Kyron Williams. I like Kyron. Craig, Bradshaw, Garnett, Morant, Guido, you had Caulfield, Breeze, and Kuechly. Bork, Fox, and Sims. Charlie, you had Suzuki, Demko, and Kemba Walker. Eric, you had Richardson for $10, and Chad, you had T. Higgins for $10. Okay, let's see. Larry, Soto or Dobbs for Garrett, and Larry said he'll keep. Okay. I think that's the only trades we've had offered so far, right? And then Nick, I think you're saying you'd buy Zegras if Ty wants to sell, but maybe Ty will keep. We'll see. Soto and Dobbs are up. David says he'll take Romeo Dobbs. Okay. That's what I missed. London or Urban for sale. Sorry about that, Larry. I knew there was one I was missing. David H. for $10. Jeff says he'll buy Urban. Okay, where was that? It was Larry's, right? No, it wasn't Larry. Oh, he's asking if they're available. They're not for sale. Sorry. He wants to buy. Sorry, there's no question mark there. And didn't. I thought you were selling them. Who has them? Chad has Michael Irvin. Chad, are you selling Michael Irvin? Yeah, he was asking too, Jeff. I just didn't know. Yeah, sorry about that. And then Drake London is Jason T. Jason, do you want to sell Drake London? Michael Irvin is Chad. So Chad and Jason, if you guys want to sell, let Larry know. He was asking above. I just thought he was selling. Rich Gannon, that's cool. Romeo double down Dobbs. Romeo big helmet Dobbs. What are my randoms for West randoms? I don't know what that means, Craig. I'd trade Irvin. If someone wants to trade for Irvin, he's not going to sell it. Trade for Soto. Todd, do you want to trade Juan Soto for Jalen Waddle or Philip Grubauer? I think that's what Craig's saying. Jeff says I'll trade John Elway for Irvin. I'm trying to keep up here, guys. Chad, do you want to trade Michael Irvin for John Elway? Chad says I'll do Urban for Elway. Okay, perfect. Where's John Elway at? I'm slowly getting there, guys. Sorry, no trade for no. Hello. Acuna for Urban now. Urban moved to Jeff. Jeff, do you want to trade for Acuna? Or are you going to keep on holding on to Urban? Garnett for Soto. Soto for Garnett. Where's Garnett? Craig, do you want to trade Soto for Kevin Garnett? Yeah, David already said he'd take Dobbs. David already claimed Dobbs from you, so I got him on here. I've got him on here already. Craig says pass. Okay. So I've got him on Dobbs already. Okay, I think I've covered everything, guys. No, you're good. You're totally good. Want to make sure so you don't pay too much. I'd send back if anyways, but or hold for credit, whatever. Okay, any last trade offers? We'll look at them when I come back. I'm going to close this, roll the bingo balls. Let's get 2 jerseys. Oh, brother. Okay. Yeah, see you, Larry. Well, you still have a spot on this, don't you? Oh, you don't. You didn't get in. I thought you claimed someone else. That's right. You tried to claim Ellie, but you were late, and then I thought you had another guy, but you didn't. That was the bat where you rebounded with someone else. I'd buy KG if you want to sell him. Miss card, okay. No, David, Todd was offering Dobbs, and I thought you claimed him. No one else asked for Dobbs. So if you want him, David, there is yours. Craig says no to that, and then KG was Craig, and Craig says no to that. Okay, I think we're good there. David, just confirm that you want Romeo Dobbs. Let's shake this up. No one else asked for him. He was just selling him, and I thought you said you'd take him. Okay, perfect. You need Lewis to finish a killer row. Okay, let's get 2 numbers here. 1, 2. Okay, first number is 189. 189. Didn't we already open 189? Maybe not. Maybe that was yesterday. Or an 89 yesterday. 151. 151. Okay. $189, $151. Let me grab them. $189, $151. Okay, well, let's roll. Good luck, all. 189, 151, 151, 189. So we had 1 trade, 1 purchase, I believe. Big Al, do you hit dingers? Hey, I'm Big Al, and I hit dingers. You know, I played baseball as a kid, but as I grew up, I was basketball and golf. So I hit the ball far in golf. I've got a nice handicap, but baseball, I stopped hitting dingers when I was, I don't know, 13, 14, 12. I wish that was me. Hi, I'm Big Al. I hit dingers. Handicap, I'm about 8 or 9, Todd. I said that's good. That's good for the normal player. That's not great. 4.3. I shoot in the mid 70s sometimes, but my handicap's probably up towards 8 or 9, maybe 7 if I don't have a USGA. I used to, but I don't. I don't travel a lot for golf or anything either, so Oh, mama. You're a 2? Whew. Remind me not to play with Utah. No, I'm joking. I'd play with you. I love golf. That's why winter kind of sucks. I like getting out in the green grass, and I'm busy working all the time. So it's fun to go out and golf. If no Ellie, you ready to get 4 p.m. tomorrow? Okay. Well, here's a non-Ellie jersey. We got a big boy. A big boy coming up here. Woo! Who had him? Greg. Greg had him tonight. Holy moly. Alex Ovechkin. I love this jersey. The special edition. It kind of looks like the one he wore as a rookie. I think it is the jersey he wore as a rookie. Obviously a Reebok or a Adidas, whatever it was back then. This is the Fanatics version of it. I know. Guido, you've had him too. What a jersey, man. I'm trying to get another one. I kind of want to have Ovi around more often than not more often. He's expensive, man. I bought this when it was on discount, and I think on discount it was still over $400. And that was like the best price I'd seen in a long time. Really hard, but I'll try to get another one for sure. Alex Ovechkin, Soaring Eagle, Capitals on the bottom. You got the captain patch up there too. It is a Fanatics authentic. Congrats, Greg. Alex Ovechkin. I'll trade 5 jerseys for that. Great hit, Greg. Beautiful hit. I know. When he breaks, it's going to go up. I do weird things with big players. I try to buy them in bulk if I can, and I just hang on to them until I throw them into a break. So if I can buy, where did I put the bag for them? There it is. So if I could buy 3 or 4 of them here coming up for, I don't want to say 500 each, but I might have to just to have. He's just a fun guy to have in the series too. So I'll try to find some more of them. I have them. I do. If you want to trade, I've got some of Guido's. I've got a few of his in my PC, but they're not going anywhere. Ovechkin. If it was Gretzky, it'd be cool. Of course. Gretzky's the top dog in the hockey world. But those are, you're not going to find a Gretzky for under 1,000. A couple of those on the PC too, but those are never leaving either. I'm making my offer off. I can't even cut the box. Okay. Here we go, box number 2. 3, 2, 1. That color scheme makes me know exactly who it is right away. That is an Atlanta Hawks hit. So we went NHL and NBA today. Red and yellow. Love these jerseys. That's neat. Dominique Wilkins on the Mitchell and Ness. Let's look at this one. Who had Dominique, though? Human highlight, really. I still have a basketball his in the closet. It was from someone that joined a... There it is. Dominique Wilkins. Guido. It's from somebody that joined a... Whatever they call it. What do they call the hit parade ones? The three-peats? A long time ago, years ago, he had like 15 spots he never paid, and Dominique was one of the ones that hit. So I kept the ball to counteract half of the cost he spent, or if that. Dominique Wilkins going to Guido. Guido, nice hit. Atlanta Hawks, Mitchell and Ness, NBA logo up there. Should be a swingman. It is Swingman Mitchell and Ness, and it's 1986-87 birth year for me. Congrats. Nice hit, Guido. So Ovechkin and Dominique Wilkins. Put that in the bag. Let me get this copy and pasted here, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to let you reset for a second, guys. Sorry. I did that out of order. I'm going to put this in the bag, and then I'll run it like I normally do instead of jumping the gun. Would have had a few of you guys late, so, or early. So congrats, you two, Greg, on Alex Ovechkin, and Guido on Nick. Human highlight reel. Okay, now we're going to do a 2-box. There it is. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, refresh. There it is. First successful claim I see is Bill B with Denver. Everything after that counts. Okay, Denver. I want a Bill B with a random. Yeah, I don't know. Nick, Miami. No one's claimed him yet, so with a random. Jeff, just one comment late on Miami. Sorry, man. Brady, you've got Green Bay. Robert, a little behind on Miami as well. Brian, I've got you with New Orleans. Zach with Minnesota. Dustin, Tampa Bay, spot 6. David, Arizona, spot 7. Jonathan, late on Denver. Vinny, I've got you with Philadelphia. Jeff, San Francisco's there for you. Zach, a little behind on San Francisco. Jonathan, a little behind on Miami. Craig, I've got you with Kansas City, spot 9. Dallas is there, spot 10 for Zach. David, is that Indy? You just confirm for me that that's Indianapolis. I'm sure it is, but I'll pull it off if it's not. Okay, 12. Andrew Cincy. Green Bay is gone. Washington is not. Cameron, I've got you on Washington. Cameron, do you need my payment info? If so, what do you need? PayPal, Venmo, Cash App? Let me know where you send it. And if you've been here before and I'm just not putting 2 and 2 together, I apologize. PayPal, you got it. You're new, okay. Just make sure you copy or paste or spell it right. It's DIVINE, AlexDivine3@gmail.com. Let me know when you send it. I'll go make sure it's there. 13, Cameron for Washington. 14, Dallas is gone. 14, Steve with Detroit. 2 left. That's a random for sale as well. Your name's not 14. Oh my gosh. You guys tell I'm tired? Every night this week, my kids have come in either after throwing up or whatever it is, a night terror. Every morning at 3 a.m. I get woken up, 2 to 3. There's still a few spots left, Vinny, so it'll probably go tomorrow. I mean, if it fills tonight, I'll get the stuff going, but we got to run spot amounts and then find a winner too. So Guido's gonna buy a random. Got you buying Bill B's. One main spot, 2 randoms available. Nope, I overbooked it. We're full. Who did I double up on the number with? 7-7. Good thing nobody else claims. Robert, you actually closed us there. So let's see who was first. Dustin or no, David or Vinny. In Arizona and Philadelphia. Arizona for David, Vinny for Philadelphia. So they're in the right order there. Okay, so just ignore that that's your number, but that's the right order. Vinny, and then we close here. So 2 randoms available. That's it. Gravity closed? When? Oh, like an hour, 30 minutes ago? Yeah, so I'll update it when I'm off of this, and then I'll have Ty run payment amounts. And then if we get payments in tonight, I'll run it. If not, we'll run it tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Obviously, I can't check it while I'm running this, but I mean, I heard the thing going off and off, but it'll run once I'm available to update it and get it going. Unfortunately, we can't run it right away and just assume that you guys are going to pay, because this is a gravity line where some are going to pay $1, some are going to pay $25. So, Seattle, you'll buy random, Jonathan K. You're taking Knicks. Just the top spot, yep. So you can win for free, you can win for $1, win for $4. You may have to pay $25 if you buy more than one spot. Like I said, I join a room that does that every day. Sometimes I get a bunch of low numbers, sometimes I get a bunch of high, sometimes I win with 1, sometimes I win with 15 spots. They do it in a different way, though, where most of the spots are higher paid and like half of them are free. We could try that too. But I thought the idea of having people have a chance to pay $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 is pretty fun too, with a couple still free. So there's a couple different ways to do it. 1 random available if anyone else wants to get in. Steve's selling his Detroit random. So just 1 winner in gravity. I run it about the same price as I would if we were doing a licensed jersey by itself. But this one has a bunch of choices. I tried to do some names that were fun. Some minis that are fun too. Okay, last call to buy Steve's random. Oh, yeah, no problem, Jeff. I'd like to do more stuff like that just for fun on off days. I think it's fun to winner's choice stuff, but my room is not really used to that, and I understand that. So I post them, and with the idea that if they don't fill, we'll just move on like we did with the other winner's choice. Okay, anybody else want 1 random for $20 before we roll? If not, Steve, you've got it. Cameron, let me know if you sent, and I'll double check. I don't know if I see it yet there. I do that with anybody that I don't know. I don't see yours yet. Guido, you'll take their 1K. Let's run randoms here. What do you think you're joining, Cameron? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does cost money. This is you can see the header up above. This is a $40 break. Cameron, let me know what you want to do. If you want to join, like the spot you claimed, it's $40. You have Washington, New England. If you join thinking you could play without paying, not how it works, unfortunately. If you're still trying to figure out how it works, I'm happy to explain. We opened 2 boxes here, 2 full-size boxes. If it's Washington or New England, you win for $40. Normally, the helmets are worth much more than $40. So that's the idea of a break. Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, we have New England and Washington available. I'm going to sell them with solos, guys, so we can get this going. I need to run up and check on my wife, so I'm trying to get this one done here. How do we do on receivers and stuff after that? Quarterbacks took the lead by 1 after that. Eric, you'll take New England. Eric's taking New England. Who wants Washington? Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Jeff C., I've got you with Washington. David H., just a second behind. I assumed you meant you take the whole spot, but then I split it up, so sorry. I'm going to go with specifics here. So Jeff C. is going to take Washington. Eric's going to take New England. 20 apiece there, guys. Thanks for helping out. OB a little behind as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I stopped updating it below, but it was, you guys got to 3, and then QBs went up to 4. So yeah, 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last break of the night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see what we get here on these last two. Randoms are Bill B., Denver. You sold your random to Guido. That's Pittsburgh. Nick, you had Miami. You sold your random to Jonathan. That's Carolina. Brady at Green Bay, Jacksonville. Brian W., New Orleans and Houston. Zach B., Minnesota, Cleveland. Dustin, Tampa Bay, Chicago. David H., Arizona, Atlanta. Vinny, Philly, and the Chargers. Jeff C., you have San Francisco and the Rams. Craig, Kansas City, Las Vegas. Zach, Dallas, Tennessee. David, Indy, and the Giants. Andrew had Cincy and Buffalo. Jeff C. had Washington. Eric B. had New England. Steve, Detroit. Guido and the Jets. Sorry, Guido, you have the Jets. Robert, Seattle, and Baltimore. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. If we can get 2 receivers here, you guys win. If you get 1 and there's no quarterback, we move on, and I'll add more to the credit for Monday. We'll do like a 60-30 or something for 90. That is what we'll do if you guys tie it. Okay, last 2 of the night. I thought I'd be done for you guys a little earlier. Sorry, it's right around the 2-hour mark, which is where I try to get done. But nothing run after this, so no spinny. We're good to go. 1, 2, no shaky, I should say. Okay, first one is 103. 103. And 109. Why is everything like semi-close to each other today in the breaks? Weird. 103, 109. Let me grab those 2. We'll be right back. 103, 109. Both on the overflow. Easy peasy. We need 103 first, though. $103, $109. Last 2 of the night, guys. Good luck, everyone. See if we can end with some fun helmets here. Tomorrow we'll have our 2-box jersey break. We'll also have Fire Factory as well. Ooh, I'm so used to not doing Wonka today. There's a 6-pointer. 6 points for Wonka here. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's our second white Buffalo Bill Classic tonight. Who had the Buffalo Bills? Whoever did, you got 6 Wonka points too. Buffalo was not claimed. They were random, going to Andrew. Andrew E. Andrew, will you do me a favor and make sure I have your correct address? I'm sure I do, unless you moved recently, but it always freaks me out. Shoot me a message later, or if you haven't moved at all in the last while, I should still have your address. So, Buffalo, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not a receiver, but it's not a quarterback, so you're still alive. 1973 NFL MVP is the inscription. I feel like you don't see a lot of OJs with scripts, at least on reps. JSA certified OJ Simpson. Andrew, congrats. The juice. This one feels a little heavier. Yeah, congrats, Andrew. I haven't called your name in a while, so good to see you win. 109, Series 30, 0 Wonka. And I almost forgot to give you your Wonka points, Andrew. Let's do it really fast here. Perfect. Thanks, Andrew. I just always get a little worried that if I don't ask and just assume, sometimes I feel like a month is, it feels like a month when it's been like, a year or something like that. If you're interested in trading, David's interested. You guys always know, if you hit anything on the night that you want to leave here to mull over whether you want to trade, sell, I'll post it in the corner. You can tell me to ship it to you or whoever whenever you want. So that goes for anything that you hit at any time. Okay, got your points there, Andrew. Congrats. Okay, 109, I said this is 0 Wonka, last helmet of the night. Zach's interested as well. So if that's not your cup of tea, Andrew, and you want to look at filling some offers, let me know, and I'll hold it here for you to get some offers. Yeah, Corey, no problem. See if you can get any offers for that one, too. That's not one you see a lot, so you may get someone interested. Okay, final one of the night. Bill's interested in the Dalton. See if you got. Part of it I want to say to you guys is, let me put this down first. 3, 2, 1. How do I? My basement is bigger than my last house. That's why I had to move. I had too much stuff in the basement. I've got my little work side over here with a bedroom that we don't use as a bedroom. It's got all the reserve helmets in it and the boxes that are labeled. And I've got shelves in other rooms for the different series and for the corner. Can you believe that? Andrew hitting on his claim and his random. Sorry, everybody else. It's Andrew's time to shine. This time you're going Bengals and you're going authentic on this one. It would be. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Literally talking about him earlier. Unfortunately, none from the quarterbacks or the receivers, which means you guys lose by 1. Clock killing Corey Dillon. We pulled him on the Patriots on Monday. Now we pull him on authentic Bengals tonight after I said I want a Dillon specialty. I see him a ton on authentics and regular speeds, but not so many specialties. Andrew, congrats, man. So, Andrew, you need to let me know, are these both keepers and you want me to ship, or do you seem to have some people that are interested in neither one of them? So if you want me to hold and look at offers, I'll post it and you just communicate with me when you want me to ship. But if you're like, no, I want those, stop trying to take my stuff. Just tell me and I'll get them shipped out in the morning. I saw a comment above. Who was it? Nate, the gravity line filled while I was live. So I had no idea until you guys told me that it was filled. I'm going to go on there after this, update it. I'm going to have Ty run the amounts. So you guys are going to get assigned anywhere from 0 to 25. I'll comment on each of your lists, how much I'll just put it next to your name, I guess. And then if you guys pay tonight, we'll run it tonight. If not, I'll run it in the morning. So we'll have to see. So Andrew, you let me know. You can let me know now, or you can send a message to me later. If you want to hold on to these, you love them, we'll ship them. If not, then I'll post them in the corner. Fin on Niners, says Bill, for the. Anyways, I'll post a few of these. One more. I wish I could. My wife, I don't know what's going on. She's not feeling well upstairs. She's asked me to come upstairs as soon as I'm done. So I'm going to go upstairs and help her out. She got a big day tomorrow and Friday, and it sounds like she's not doing that great. So I'm going to go help her out. Yeah, Andrew, shoot me a message. I'll hold on to them. I won't ship until later afternoon anyway. So you either way, it's great. One more. Different way to say one. Bring her Coke Zero. She likes Diet Coke too, so I can bring her one of those. But she's probably trying to get to bed. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Let's do a quick recap. Non-Big Al stuff. We had Cam Newton on the STS Flex. We had Jason Kelsey on the Camo. Jonathan, congrats on those. That's all our non-Big Al full sizes. We also had Jared McCann on the NHL Seattle Kraken. We had Ronnie Mauricio on the bat. We had Bo Jackson on the photo. I love that photo. Big Al's licensed jerseys tonight were Dominique Wilkins and Alex Ovechkin. Big hit there. And then the full size, we had Corey Dillon, Cordell Stewart, Jeff Blake, Jared Goff, Dalton Kincaid, Keenan Allen, Odell Beckham Jr., Hines Ward, O.J. Simpson. There's a ton of huge names hiding in this series. These are fun names, but there's some big boys, quite a few in there. There's probably, if you had to give me a list of headliners, I probably could stick them up with 30 headliners left in the series, if not more. So hopefully we start seeing some of those again. We had a nice week, but I want to see some of these quarterbacks come out. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. And again, to address, you guys, some of you guys are good at guessing teams, some of you not so great. I have no control over people doubling up like this. I know that frustrates you guys if you join a break and you double up, but we can all be happy for Andrew or whoever doubles up. That's what happens. Same goes with Radke. If someone changes a claim, no one owns a certain team. I understand the frustration of having the same team the whole case and then not getting them. I've experienced it. I've probably taken a team from somebody and hit when they've had them all the time. But the idea is that you can grab who you want. Whether you guys have more than one device or not, I know for a fact Jonathan doesn't. Him and I talk about how other people do, and if you want to have them, that's great. I don't either. I don't think I could manage it. But if you guys have frustration, you can direct it at me. I'll handle it. But it's just something we can't control. Sometimes you guys go on weird streaks. Sometimes you go on weird streaks that are bad. But again, if there's complaints or something you want to talk about, let me know. I'm straightforward. There's nothing that I hide here. I'm happy to talk about that. I just try to provide a fun place for you guys to win helmets, and hopefully that's what we do. You guys make the other half, more than half. You guys make the room great, and I appreciate you hanging out. Message me with any questions of anything staying. I'll get them posted. Hopefully, I can try to do it tonight or in the morning. I have a big week for my wife this weekend. I'm going to go support her and hang out with her. But we'll drop some stuff tomorrow. I'll update it as I can. I'll get the gravity line updated and Ty tagged to see if he can run our amounts tonight, so we can at least get that half done. And then if it fills, I'll run it again tonight. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Message me with questions, and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks.